All right, my friends, it is time to do some science. Wait a minute, does this look like a science experiment?
No, it's baking. We're gonna bake some cookies.
Yeah, did you know that baking requires measuring ingredients?
I love measuring.
Yeah, it's a science.
Oh.
So the first thing we're going to add to our cookies is what? Cake mix? Oh my goodness. Nora, can you dump the cake mix into our bowl for our cookies?
Wait, what? We're making a cake cookie?
That's right.
What if we make a giant one out of all that? A giant one.
All right, here we go. Looking good.
Kind of spilled it, but that's okay.
All right, our next ingredient that we have to measure like a scientist is baking powder.
And we have a teaspoon here.
That's right. Can you scoop 1 teaspoon?
Yeah. Oh, that's way too much.
Yep, we gotta scrape it off a little bit. Make it even. Keep doing it. Yep, looks good. All right, now dump it in. Very nice.
Now let's mix it.
Yep, we've got to mix it all together. All right, the next ingredient you will need is an egg. More specifically, you'll need 2 of them. I like to crack them in a separate bowl just in case you get a shell and you can pick it out easier than if you put it right in the mix. All right, girls, are you ready to crack these eggs?
Yeah!
All right, Sadie, crack that egg.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yep.
Oh, I
you're
did
getting it. You're getting it. Okay, and then, yep, okay. And then push your thumbs into it and put it right in the bowl. So the bowl was right here. Let's try that one more time. All right, we're gonna try to crack this egg again. Part of baking with kids or cooking with kids is that you never know what's gonna happen, but it's always gonna be a learning experience.
Yeah, we cleaned it up. We washed the bowl out. So
let's try this again.
Well,
Yep, bang, bang, bang. You got it.
oh,
Yeah, all right. Now use your thumbs to crack it over the bowl. Okay.
come on! Why does it keep happening? I don't know why it keeps happening.
I think we got a shell in it. I think it might be a shell in it. You know, this is why we're doing it over a separate bowl. This is just showing. Nora, why are you eating the egg? Oh,
All right, go wash your hands again.
Kid.
cooking with kids. Always an adventure.
Yeah.
All right, Nora. Yep, crack it on the edge.
It's open.
Good job.
Kind of. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay,
Maybe
we
a
have a
little
big shell.
You got it? Okay. You know what? I count this as a success.
I didn't do a good job the first two
That's
times.
great. And it doesn't matter if the yolk is busted because we're going to have to mix it up anyway. Great job, Nora. First time. All right, Sadie.
This is my 3rd time.
Yep, this is 3rd time's a charm. All right, Sadie.
Wow, this egg is kind of like really hard shelled.
Yep.
Okay, that's a big crack, so I think maybe I'll do it.
And just gentle.
I can't see it. Let's try.
Put your thumb into the hole.
Yeah. What I did.
If it's not breaking like that, then maybe try banging it a couple more times. Okay, not okay.
That should be
That's a
good.
technique I've not seen yet, but right on this one. Okay.
Ooh la
Ooh la la.
Ooh la 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 bigum. I think I'm gonna get it maybe. I don't know. So I'm just gonna pour it through there. Maybe I'll have to make a bigger hole.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. You can wipe that shell off on the paper towel. All right, because we definitely don't want to put it in our cake cookies.
That would be disgusting. Almost out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Is it bigger?
Cooking with kids.
Oh no! I
You got it. You got it. Just bust it on it. Okay, it's coming. It's coming.
Get out!
You know, eggs are one of the trickiest little things with the baking. It's Yeah, it's thinking about it.
Trying. I'm gonna make a bigger hole.
Okay, here, I'm gonna help you.
Rock it really hard. Okay?
Okay. Alright, okay.
Daddy, don't use it. I don't want you to get.
I love that we're grabbing tiny little pieces of the shell to wipe them right there.
No, man.
They're not going into our egg bowl.
Get out!
Yeah, just keep going. You're almost there.
Can you put your thumb inside and
Oh,
break it open some more? Like Nora could help it.
Sadie, tiny piece.
Yep, we got a tiny piece of shell in there.
Another.
Still in there.
I hope you have a good day.
You know, I'm sure once we're eating these delicious cookies, because I'm sure they're going to be delicious.
Here, oh, there.
Oh, perfect.
No spills.
That's fine. Look at us. All right, now it's time to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. So Nora, can you add those eggs to our bowl of dry ingredients? Great job. And then Sadie, we're going to add half a cup of oil.
Oh, look disgusting.
Yeah, it'll look kind of silly, like a big mud puddle, but it's gonna taste delicious. Oh yeah.
It looks like a big mud puddle.
All right, Nora, it's time to mix all of the ingredients together. Very gently,
Please,
because we don't want it to spill out the side.
Yeah, we do not. We want all our cookie dough to stay in. It looks like a bread tube in here. Yeah, it kind of looks better.
Right, be sure to take turns when you're stirring.
If you had two kids, if you have one kid, you can just let them stir. Or you can like the grown-ups stir.
Yeah, just sometimes your arm gets really tired and it's time to let somebody else try for a little bit.
My arm's more tired. I accidentally did this.
That's okay. We'll wash our hands as soon as we're done mixing.
Looks like it will be. I know, but it's like a cookie dough. It's like a cookie dough. Look, it kind of looks like a mud puddle, but it's actually cookie dough, guys.
All right, so when you're finished stirring, your dough should look kind of like this. Yeah, it's kind of stiff like cookie dough.
Yeah, and we're gonna use this.
And we want to make sure that we get all of the dry ingredients mixed all the way in. The next step is to add the chocolate chips.
Okay, Nora, let's go. It's gonna get like a...
So we're using milk chocolate chips first. We like it really sweet.
That's good. You can pour it.
Yeah, this is a third of a cup, and we'll see how that looks whenever we add the second round of chocolate chips. All right, Sadie, now it's time to add the white chocolate chips. Yeah, we want a big scoop.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. That good?
Yeah, that's good. Let's add them in, and then we will stir them all together and see if we need to add a few more, because that was just a third of a cup of each. All right, here we go. All right, we have our oven preheated to 350 degrees. This is a job for a mommy or a daddy or just a grown-up, okay? This is not for kids. So have your grown-up get the oven ready. All right, so the next step is to scoop the cookie dough onto a baking sheet. Let's see. If you don't have a cookie scooper, you can just use a spoon. There we go. There's the first scoop.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I like to cover my cookie sheet with foil or parchment paper or something so that the cookies don't really want to stick to the baking sheet.
And the baking sheet does not like it.
Nora. Yeah.
Sorry.
But if you just want to use your baking sheet, you might want to spray some cooking oil or some non-stick spray on your pan.
It doesn't look like a
just use the side to kind of flatten it out. Use the side of the bowl. Yep, just like that. Sort of like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do it like mine, okay?
Oh, looking good. Looking real good.
My turn.
All right.
And then if you have like 2 or 3 kids, you might want to take turns. Because we have 3 kids, but one of them's way too little.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a baby.
Baby Margot cannot use the cookie scoop yet.
But Nora and me.
All right, once you have your baking sheet with all of your little scoops of cookie dough, you can put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. And then when you pull it out, you let it cool down for about 5 minutes before you eat your cookies. So let's see how that turns out. All right, everybody, the timer just went off. And since I'm a grown-up, I'm getting these out of the oven. They look real nice. So we are going to set them on the counter now. And we're gonna let them cool down for about 5 minutes before we eat them. All right, here is another batch that we got out of the oven, and they are nice and cooled down. You can see the milk chocolate chips. You can see the white chocolate chips in there. I bet these are gonna taste pretty good. Should we try them?
Yeah!
Okay. All right, taste tester Sadie, how does it taste? All right, taste test number 2.
Take it. Come on.
All right, take a bite, girl. Ooh. All right, everybody, so that is how you take a box of cake mix and turn it into some delicious cookies. And you can use different types of cake mix that you want. You can use different chocolate chips. You can use like peanut butter chips or butterscotch, whatever you like, caramel chips. You make it your own, but this is how they turn out, and they are really good, and I hope you can try this recipe with a grown-up that you live with.